Happy Friday, everyone. It is Friday evening, the 19th day of May 2023. We're getting set for the weekend. That will feature some rain, yes, but early in the day Saturday, the rest of the weekend should be just fine. And wow, the forecast looks fantastic for next week. We'll talk about the longer range, including Memorial Day weekend in this video. But first, let's do a review of today, time-lapse style. This is 224 in Boardman by the Walgreens across from Southern Park Mall. We're looking to the east towards Poland here. And yes, we had a couple of sneaky, unauthorized showers this morning. We were not expecting the coverage of showers this morning to be as extensive as it was. Some places did pick up a few hundredths of an inch, even a 0.17 in a rain gauge in Boardman, 0.15 in Leetonia. Otherwise, it was pretty middling, but it did interrupt some people's outdoor activities this morning. Not something we necessarily expected. Now, at the airport, it did not rain this morning, so we put another goose egg on the board. It's been basically 2 weeks of dry weather at the Youngstown Warren Airport, a paltry 0.77 so far this month through about 7:06 this evening anyway. We're running about an inch and a half behind average. We'll get some rain over the next 12 hours, but then the spigot is going to turn off once again. All right, radar as of 7:06. Couple of showers firing up near I-77. Dover, New Philly, Strasburg, heading up towards Navarre, into the Canton and Akron area. Could there be a shower or a sprinkle here before sunset this evening? It's possible, but certainly rain's going to be more likely later on tonight with this cold front off to our west. This is the cold front that will bring us the wet weather and the cooler weather as we kick off the weekend. The air is not tremendously cold behind the front, but it is noticeably drier. It's just a touch muggy outside this evening. Dew points are in the upper 50s to around 60, but here's the dry air out here. This is what's going to punch in tomorrow, and yeah, it'll be cool, and the air mass will be quite a bit drier in 24 hours. So timing this out, again, sprinkle or a shower possible this evening. Will be, largely dry with the exception of scattered showers until the wee hours of Saturday morning. And as most people get up Saturday morning, as we get into the daylight hours, it's going to be raining just about everywhere. Real small chance of thunder and lightning, but again, I don't think it's very likely. Hourly rain chances peaking 6-7 a.m., starting to decrease from west to east then as we go deeper into the morning. And again, by the afternoon, I think we're dry with a little sun trying to break out. Back edge probably pushes through maybe 10, 11, 11:30, something like that, clearing our viewing area before the morning is through. Some sun in the afternoon, and then, wow, wall-to-wall sunshine Sunday. What a gorgeous day Sunday, and just absolutely picture perfect into the day on Monday. All right, so the numbers over the weekend. 65 tomorrow, that's about 7 shy of average. We'll drop into the 40s tomorrow night, so those who are getting up and going to services or doing anything else Sunday morning, you'll need a jacket or a sweatshirt, certainly. By the afternoon, though, break out the shorts for a lot of us as we get into the mid-70s, and nothing but sunshine for Sunday afternoon. This pattern really has some staying power. Not a drop of rain and well above the average temperature-wise, starting Sunday, taking us through all of next week. And notice the 10-day outlook now runs through Memorial Day Monday, and I'm not expecting much in the way of change as far as temperatures go through the holiday weekend, which means we'll see some upper 70s and 80s for daytime highs. What about precipitation? Now, today is Friday the 19th. We've still got, over a week until the true start of the Memorial Day holiday weekend. One way to look at the rain chances that far out, the probability of precipitation, looking at an ensemble system. Weather models, typically we show you one run of one model is what we tend to show a lot of times. But ensembles can have a lot of value, especially as we get into the longer range. And an ensemble forecast or a model system, basically you take the initial model and then you tweak all the ingredients in it a little bit, and then run it again and again, and each time you tweak those initial conditions. The tweaking is done because we're never going to model the atmosphere perfectly. There's going to be errors no matter what. Maybe 100 years from now it'll be different. But we can tweak the model, run it again and again, and that accounts for some of those inherent model errors that are going to be present when you have a big spread in the solutions from all those different runs of that model. In other words, in the ensemble, if you have a big spread, your confidence of any outcome decreases. If the spread is not so big, you make all those tweaks, but the solution is all kind of about the same or very similar, then your forecast confidence does increase. Anyway, long-winded way of saying, here's a look at the chance of measurable precipitation. As we go through time, this is the European model ensemble system. The white and purple, basically under 10%, and this is for next Friday. Here's a look at next Saturday. Again, rain chances next Saturday, according to the European ensemble, probably under 20%. Here's a look at next Sunday, the day before Memorial Day. We're still in that low 10 to 20% range. Memorial Day, the chances might get a little bit higher. We might get into kind of a summertime hit or miss shower or a thunderstorm type of regime by Memorial Day itself. But until then, I think the odds are going to favor dry weather, not only for the week running up to Memorial Day, but for a good chunk of that holiday weekend as well. All right, hope you and yours have a great weekend, everyone. I'll see you back here on Monday for a fresh edition of the Valley's most in-depth weather forecast.